Things that I learned as a beginner photographer in 2025. I had been using cameras probably since I was like 12 years old, but I finally started to take it seriously this year. And I wanted to learn how to maybe build a photography business and just kind of start from scratch. One of the first things that I learned how to do was shoot in RAW. So previously I was shooting in automatic, and this wasn't giving me the range that I needed. And I never understood why when I went to edit my pictures. And now when I go to edit my pictures, knowing that I shoot them in RAW, it's such a difference. You can edit the masks better, you can edit the exposure better, you can get the lighting and the colors to be where you want them to be. Another thing that I learned how to do was color grade. This has helped me. I feel like initially when I was editing pictures, I was getting the exposure that I wanted correct. However, the skin tones were not true to color per se as I wanted them to be. Sometimes there was a little bit more green in there or there was a little bit more blue in there, and I didn't understand why, and it was because of my color grading. So this has helped. Another thing that I had that really helped elevate my photography was learning how to use a flash and when to use a flash. While natural lighting is really great, I was able to take my exposure down using the flash and still get the quality without getting so much grain in my photos. As nice as it is to shoot with natural lighting, sometimes you have to bump up your ISO to get the lighting where you need it to be. And then when you go to edit, you have a lot of grain in your photos. So I also learned with the flash that I could take my ISO down and still get the quality that I needed, as well as learning how to balance all of my settings, knowing that if I take from one setting, I have to put back in another. Another thing that I have learned is using Lightroom. I have taken a couple courses on Udemy. I have gone on YouTube, watched a lot of helpful videos on how to use Lightroom and how to do specific editing. And I think that once you get the hang of it, you know what you need to correct in certain photos and what you need to do in Lightroom to get to that correction. These are some things that I have done. Let me know if they're helpful. And if you guys need any tips or anything like that as a beginner photographer, I am still learning myself, but I feel like I have learned so much and I can't wait to learn more this year.